I changed any of that. Let's go, Esteban.
.2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Luke, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Can't wait to see what unfolds.
Let's see if I do that. If I do that. Oh, fuck it. Bounce back.
That's a little untidy. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Let me see. Oh.
Nicely done. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He's currently tied for 13th.
-3. Oh my God.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Oh, that was pure. Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
This putt for par here.
Looking good.
Oh, just
Fuck,
putting
man.
for bogey.
Get in a fucking hole.
Currently at +1 for the day. Here we are in front of a par 3.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Going with the hybrid.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Okay, steady now. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. Ooh, right by the hole. An opportunity to make their par. Nice line. And in it goes for the par. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole.
I'm doing horrible.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it.
Fucking sand trap? Really? The fuck was
Playing down
that?
from the fairway bunker.
Go.
Well struck. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Oh, you know you want to.
Fuck yeah.
Well done.
That is a huge sigh of relief there. Luke finally gets one to go.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
16 feet to the hole. That was a gallant attempt. And this one is for bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back at it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Oh, well played. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
That's frustrating. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That gets the job done. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Ooh, that almost went down. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Yeah, we'll take that. Sitting at 3 over for the day. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Well, I like the look of the line here. It should find the fairway. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh! Fuck!
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive.
Oh, you bitch!
Ouch, that hurts. This next putt is for bogey.
Fuck!
And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I gotta say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
Good shot there. 15 feet to the cup.
Surely it's going to.
Just didn't drop. Par putt coming up here. And nicely holed. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Ooh. 13 feet to the hole.
Oh, just missed that one.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage.
Tough 90. Fuck.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Look out left.
It's a little wayward.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Time now for the 4th shot. This one's for bogey. It was on a good line. And this one will be for double bogey. Sitting at 8 over for the round. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough. Wow, what a save.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Fucking mad, dude. That's
And
bullshit.
there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
From about 100 yards.
Downwind on this shot.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Outstanding approach shot. What's in front of them, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door.
You bitch.
4 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Sitting at 8 over par for the day.
I'm 118. I haven't heard that many people. Fuck.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
And he's down there.
And from around 135 yards.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
Good look at a birdie here. A bit long on that one. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Oh, wonderful effort, confirms the par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
We need this one to bounce right. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie at the last. And this putt for a final score of 78. Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
I'm gonna do this again. Fuck that. I'm not losing like that.
.2K Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School final.
It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam.
I gotta say, the sun is shining, the birds are singing. What a fantastic day to be out here covering some golf. Good on you, Luke.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Well, Rich,
That's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for 9th.
I'm pretty smart.
This hole is a par 5.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Second shot on the second. Getting ready to play their third.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
That is and down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
That shot so good, we need to have another look.
Good shit, Esteban. Good shit, Esteban. Oh. Oh, sexy.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant.
-4? How no? What?
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
This should play.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Already had a few birdies today.
Birdies my
Another
head.
opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
That was a gallant attempt. 7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
You bitch! Okay, I was about to get
And the
mad.
putt drops, and we're moving on. He's currently tied for 7th.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 4th.
What?
Sitting at 1 under in a share of 7th. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
And this next putt, it's for bogey. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
The breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Ooh. And how about the concentration to pull that shot off? This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
An important par save.
That'll affect the scorecard. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Okay, that hole's behind you now. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. This hole is a long par 5.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
That's heading into the rough, I think. The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Attaboy, good shot. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Oh, he's up, Tiger.
I need track controller.
This is a bogey putt coming up. Well, to be honest, those are the putts you have to make at this level of competition.
Can't play the fucking thing.
Don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. This one's a par 3.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least. Nicely done.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, so close. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That should set up another chance. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Bit too heavy-handed there. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for a par.
And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I gotta say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last.
Currently at +3 for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 3 measures 231 yards for the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And here we are with the third shot. Bogey putt coming up here. Okay, steady now. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on. Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Second shot here on the 12th. Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Wind straight down.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Ooh. And this one will be for bogey. Sitting at 6 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
This hole is a par 4.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
This one is headed to the right. And he's hit that inside the range. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Oh, that's too bad. Just 3 feet to the cup. Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And there it is. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Wow, what happened there?
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Super shot that, and that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Looks like this one's going to the beach. That got a little out of control, I think.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Well, the putter's going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. Putting for par. Ouch, that hurts. Just a short putt remaining here. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Oh, that's frustrating. A 7-footer right here.
This for par.
That will work.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
And that's the line in the sand.
And he needs this to save par. It was on a good line. This putt for a final score of 79. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Come on, Esteban. We got this, Esteban.
.2K Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final.
Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elby alongside Rich Beam. Glad to have you back in the booth, mate.
Luke, always a pleasure being alongside you. Looking forward to the action today.
Good shot there, Beamer. 11 feet to the cup.
This one's tracking.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score to this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
This one's going right at the pin here, putting for birdie. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove
Good
on.
shit, Esteban.
He's currently tied for second.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. It's just about 3 feet away. Okay, let's head to the next. Currently has a share of second place. Well, I love these holes. The short par 4. Do you be bold or lay up?
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ooh, right by the hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
There it is.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Going with the 6-iron here. Great shot.
And this putt to move into a tie for first.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This is a par putt. Good putt, that.
Right.
And that finds him in a share of second. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Putting for a par here.
And down she goes. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just a stroke behind the leader. That's a good-looking shot there.
An opportunity here to move into a tie for first.
Oh, so close. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Job done. Let's head to the next. He's currently tied for second. On the tee of a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And that will take him to 3 under. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole.
Fuck yeah.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Playing from around 160 yards.
Currently tied for the lead.
Oh, this would be handy if he could bounce right.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
That was a gallant attempt.
Putting for a par now.
Well, a lovely position for this player, Rich. Tied for the lead as they make the turn.
Yeah, exciting position, isn't it? You'd rather have the lead on your own, but listen, tied for the lead, pretty good spot to be in. They're going to have to work to earn this victory.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
This is looking pretty good in the air.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. It's just about 3 feet away. And now 4 under for the day.
God, David, get the fuck off me.
It's time for a one-shotter.
Par 3 measures 231 yards to the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well. Pretty good shot there.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Yeah,
Thank
we'll
God.
take that. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Let's head to the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff.
Well, Esteban, you got this, Esteban.
Going with the 5-wood.
Good bounce, good bounce. Good bounce. Good fucking bounce. But, oh,
That's inside the house of opportunity. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. Okay, steady now. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is what they have left for par.
He's currently tied for first.
harsh.
Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
Well played, mate. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 155.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. A long par 4 this hole.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And this would be a great par putt if you can make this. This looks good. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Currently 4 under for the round. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. This one's for birdie.
No!
Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, now at 4 under, heading down the stretch.
Ah!
Dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
This hole is a par 3.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
This putt really needs to drop for him.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
An opportunity to make a par here.
That's well holed. Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
Next up is
That's
this
a
par
lead.
4 hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
He can sense an opportunity here.
Nicely holed and for par. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
Well, they need to stick this close. A birdie would tie them for the lead and force a playoff.
Not bad. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
And with that, this player will finish the Q School final and gain a ticket to the Corn Ferry Tour next season.
Yes!
Congratulations.
Oh my
to
gosh.
Rich and I will certainly be following
Best
this
play.
career with great interest.
Absolutely, Luke. They have locked down their Corn Ferry Tour card. Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'm learning. I'm learning. Okay.